Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you saw by the title, is a Shop My Stash weekly makeup basket. You guys already know the drill by now. I'm sure you do, and if not, I'm going to be looking in my stash, switching out products. And if you're super new and you have no idea who I am, but you know what Shop My Stashes are, then I don't have a big collection. It's just not big. But people still enjoy them, people still watch them, and I do like rotating through my products because I do find it hard to not just pick like the ones that I love the most over and over again. There are products that I'm working through in my 2019 Project Pan, 19 in 2019 Project Pan. So there are products that I'm trying to get rid of, but and use up or use a lot of. But I still like to switch out my products and stuff like that. So let's just get started. First product, primer. You guys know the drill. I have my Flower Beauty In Your Prime Hydrating Primer. I usually apply them to my face. Today I'm not really going to do that because I don't feel like it. But this is the Flower Beauty In Your Prime Hydrating Primer. Now, little sneak peek. If you guys watched last week's video, you know that I pulled a different primer that was in my Project Pan that I may or may not have finished. So, this guy's a lone wolf. Still really good. I do love these primers and I do want to get more of them, but I'm almost done with this one as well, so I'm going to pull another primer so that I can use them both, so if one runs out I can use the other one. But I don't have the other primer. If you want to know what that product is, go check out my 2019 Project Pan. And then next would be foundation. So I have this e.l.f. tinted moisturizer. I'm making really good progress on this, honestly. There's not a lot of product left. I'd say, like, if it's settled, I'd say it could be like up here, but it might even be lower, honestly. So I gotta leave it standing up to see how low it gets, but they're filled with a lot of air, so you can't really tell. But I use this like basically every day. I sadly didn't do my makeup every day this week. I just didn't feel like it. But I did it a lot of the week, so when I did do it, I used this, you know what I'm saying? So, and I use that in videos a lot too when I'm just putting on makeup that I'm gonna just take off. I put this on, so I use it quite a bit. Next is powder, and again, this is another product that I used up in my Project Pan, and if you'd like to see what that is, go check out my 19 in 2019. But I also use this e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder. I have the shade Light Medium. My e.l.f. tinted moisturizer is in the shade beige. Anyway, this is in the shade Light Medium. I love this powder. It's really good. It's like a couple bucks from e.l.f. I really suggest this. Those of you who've seen my videos 100 times, you hate me because I'm so repetitive. But like, I have to say these things for the newcomers and the new viewers, if any. But next is my Amuse bronzer. I have the shade 2. If you go on the website, you'll know what I'm talking about when I say this shade 2. But this bronzer again is really nice. This is the only one I use because right now it's light enough for me, and that is a lot of these products. A lot of these products are perfect for me now, but I gotta use them up before summer comes, and I can't use them anymore because a lot of these things only work for me in the winter. And so the Project Pan will be over by winter, so I want to focus on them now before next winter, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And then for blush, I use this, I was like, this blush book. I always do that. It's the Amazonian Clay Blush Palette. I don't know what number it is, but it is the blush palette that looks like a book. There's not very many, there's only one. So it looks like this on the inside. You guys know how much I love this. I went in on the shade Study Sesh. It looks like you could see how the imprint is like wearing off a little bit because I went to town on that shade and it's my favorite. I also use this bronzer and I really like it, so I was a little bit shook. I love all these blushes. I like the variety. I love this palette. And I don't want to put it back, but I am going to switch it out for something else. And then for highlighter, I use the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. I have the shade Be My Highlight. So gorgeous. It's such a pretty highlighter. You guys know it's like a very subtle, beautiful highlighter. I am obsessed. It's like a very good everyday highlighter, honestly. So pretty. I actually wore that more often than you'd think because personally I don't love highlighter. If you've been here before, you know that. But if not, I really like highlighter is just not my thing. So for me to have used it a lot this week, that's like a... and then for brows, next I did do brows. And so for brows, I use my Wet n Wild brow pencil in the shade Medium Brown. I always do this, yes, medium brown. And then I use this NYX Control Freak brow gel. I love this brow pencil, enough said. This brow gel, on the other hand, I had to go to my internship. And so we do focus groups. It's a lot complicated, look it up if you don't know what it is. But I was basically, you know, observing, as an intern would. And I got home, you know, look at my face, and this brow gel is like hard on one part of my brow. And I was just like, absolutely not. No, that's a hard no for me. So I'm using this up and I'm getting it out of my collection because that's terrible. I don't want crunchy brows. I don't want it. And it was white and crunchy. No, thank you. My Essence one that's cheaper than this one, like $4 cheaper than this one, did not do that. So maybe don't do that. So I'm done with this. I'm going to try to use it up because I don't want to waste it. But I really just won't recommend. I don't recommend this at all, guys. I really get the Essence one. The Essence Clear Brow Gel is so much better than this one. I definitely forgot concealer when I was going through my makeup. It's usually because I don't use concealer, but I did have my e.l.f. Camo Concealers. You guys know I do love these. I really like them underneath my foundation now. I don't know why, because this one's so light. I like it under my foundation, and this one I like to spot conceal it, so I really like this combo. I do want to try to get another shade, I don't know, but maybe one between them and one after them, so that I could just use this concealer any time of the year. I think that would be really beneficial for me, because I really love this concealer. And my friend was like, you made me want to buy that concealer. I'm like, it's worth it. $5, it's really not that much. Okay, so next, I forgot to mention this with blush, but I was using this Ulta Beauty Lip and Cheek color stick for blush. I really like it. I only used it like once or twice, so there's still a whole bunch of product left, but I really like it. It's really pretty on the face. It is very pink, so it's not something that I'll be wearing every day, but I might like it a little bit more in the summer. But I do like the formula. I do like the consistency. I do like how easy it is just to smack it on and it doesn't tear up the foundation underneath. I love that. I love this. And then next is eyes. So for eyes, I use my my kind of Z palette, like my empty palette, magnetic palette. And I have my Nubian by Juvia's Place down here. I gave some of these shades some love. And then I have my shimmers. These are all BH Cosmetics shimmers except for this one right here, which this is an Elizabeth Mott eyeshadow. I don't remember the shade. I think the shade was Goldie or something like that. But I really like this palette. Again, it's like my single, so I chose if they stayed or not, and I do really like them. These pinks I'm gonna love, I think, a little bit more in the summer, as well as like this kind of silver pink, and then this also like more silver but a little bit pink kind of shade. I did use this one a lot right here, this like cream brown shade, just because it was a transition shade. So I'm actually going to take this out and keep it out for this week so that I remember to use it, so I can hit pan on it in my project pan. Okay, so next is mascara, and for mascara I use my Essence Get Big Lashes Triple Black Mascara. I love this mascara. It is so beautiful. I did notice, okay, I was a little bit bummed out because I love this mascara and it makes your lashes look so voluminous, plumped, everything. And I think that the weight of of the voluminousness is making my lashes fall. So like throughout the day my lashes will fall, and I'll find myself having to shove them back up, and they'll stay up for a bit and then they just fall again. So that's annoying, and I hate it because like this is probably one of the best mascaras I've tried, and it just falls, and I'm like, just like, you're one notch off from being my perfect mascara. So I really want to test it with this Clinique High Impact Mascara. which I'll be using next week. But I want to test them together to see if this one falls, or like what the differences are basically, or what's gonna like make or break me buying a $19 mascara versus a $5 mascara. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do a video with that, because I really think that these are good dupes for each other. I really like them both. So yeah, I don't know. And then for lips, I use my e.l.f. Praline, and this was really dark on me today. It looked kind of crazy. This is definitely, all my lip colors are fall colors, and I can't use them at any other time because I feel like so awkward. I'm like, people are staring at me, because it just looks so out of place. So I use this like twice. I'm gonna try pulling in a liquid lipstick, and then I'm going to use it solely for recording videos. I saw someone do that, and that's how she used up an entire lipstick in a project pan, was because she wore it in like basically every video she did, or a lot of her videos. So I'm going to try that just so I can giving them some use. Okay, and then the last thing that I used was this Essence Shine 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 Wet Look Lip Gloss. I do like this. It's very pretty. Again, summer something because it has that pink tint to it, but I really like it, and I really like just felt like I was the ish wearing this around, because you can see, like, you see how it's like that pinky blue, but it just looks so pretty, and you just look so, I like how it says Wet Look Lip Gloss, because that's what you look like. You just looks voluptuous, and like, I love it. I have the shade Smile Sparkle Shine in this one, and I really like this shade. Again, something I like a little bit more in the summer, but yeah. So let's just go shop my stash. Okay, so these are just the products right here that I used last week, but they don't fit in here, so I need to just switch them around. So the first thing is always primer, and I am going to keep using my Flower in Your Prime Hydrating Primer, but I'm also going to pull in my Maybelline Baby Skin in case my Flower one runs out. So I'm using them together. And then for foundation, of course, I'm going to keep using my e.l.f. one, the Huge. Concealer. Oh, for concealer, we're gonna go over here. I was using, you guys already know, but I was using my e.l.f. ones, and I really like those, but I want to give my Maybelline Fit Me and my contour one a little bit of use, so we're gonna pull these two in this week. Okay, so then for powder, I'm gonna use this e.l.f. one. I'm gonna keep that in here, and then I'm also gonna pull this Ulta Beauty one, this mattifying powder in translucent. I'm hoping that if I use this up, I can put some of my number 7 one in here, and then I use it more. I don't know, we'll see though. Put that in there. And then for bronzer, you guys already know my Muse bronzer is just the only one. Okay, so next is blush. So we can put my blush book back over here, and like palettes. These are my palettes right here. So the next palette is my e.l.f. blush palette. I haven't used this really at all since I put it in the project pan, so we're gonna give her some love this week. And then for highlighter, I want to definitely grab my Luna by Luna highlighter, and then next we'll grab e.l.f., and this will be the order from now on. So we're gonna grab Luna by Luna this week. And then for eyebrows, we're still going to keep working on my e.l.f. and NYX kind of things. Hopefully get them out soon. Eyeshadow. This is a cream blush. I'm actually going to put this back. I don't even know where to put it. I'm just going to throw it back there. Alright, and then next is eyeshadow. So this one goes to the back, but I don't know if it's going to fit. So next up is, you can barely see it, but it's this e.l.f. Modern Metals palette. So we're going to use this week. And yeah, give it some love. Okay, so then next is mascara. Everything's kind of just around in here. Mascara is my Get Big Lashes. I actually am going to pull this one and my Clinique one, because I want to use them side by side and see which one I like better. So we're going to pull those. And then I guess last is lips. And you guys know I just kind of like to grab any kind of lip that I have. But I pulled these two last week, so I think I'm going to pull my Gloss Bombs. And you know what? And I'm going to pull this AOA Wonder Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Hype. So hopefully we got everything. Let's go over what we got. Okay, so real quick, what I pulled was for primer, my Flower Beauty primer, and once this runs out, I will be using my Maybelline Baby Skin. Then for foundation, I will be using my e.l.f. Tinted Moisturizer. Hopefully just get her done. Concealer, I'm kind of excited for concealer. I'll be using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Sand Sable, and the e.l.f. concealer as a cream contour in the shade Medium. And by this tinted moisturizer is in the shade Beige, if you're new here for some reason. For powder, I will be using my e.l.f. powder, the usual, and then also this Ulta Beauty mattifying powder in translucent. And then for bronzer, I will be using my Amuse Matte Bronzer. For blush, I will be using my e.l.f. blush palette, like this. And then for highlighter, I will be using my Luna by Luna highlighter in the shade Electrica. So gorgeous. I always forget to say the names of things, I suppose. The e.l.f. powder is in the shade Light Medium. The blush palette is in the shade Light, the light blush palette. The Amuse bronzer is in the shade 2. 2, yes, correct. And then for eyeshadow, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Modern Metals palette. I'm actually kind of really excited for this because I don't use it often, really. You guys know this. And so hopefully I get some good use out of it. And then for mascara, I'm pulling both of my mascaras, my Clinique's High Impact and my Essence Get Big Lashes Triple Black Mascara. I want to compare them, so I'm pulling both of them. And then for brows, I forgot about brows. We're still going to keep using the same products as always. And then for lips, we are using my Fenty Beauty Gloss Bombs, which I'm really excited about. And my AOA Wonder Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Hype. So that's it for this week. Alright guys, so that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. So I did like a weird thing, and I filmed the Shop My Stash first, then I filmed the intro and stuff, and then I filmed the outro. Very backwards. But anyway, the verse for today is Isaiah 41:10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous hand. I love that verse. Fear not, guys. It's you know, life is scary. Everything is scary, and I really think that it's important to look to God and, you know, trust him, because he's got you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand, and I love that, because God's got me in his right hand. I'm good. I'm Gucci. So I don't need to worry about anything. So remember that if you have any questions, comments, concerns about the verse, you know what to do. Comment down below or DM me at makeup_Marissa. That's it for this video, guys. Really hope you enjoyed it. Bye, guys.